audience. In this moment, I tell about that three news. In the first news is about the Angelina Jolie. In breast cancer treatment, Hershey does not make more effective. Unfortunately, increasing numbers of women believe that because mastectomies are radical, they are more likely to succeed in saving lives. As a result, many women diagnosed with early stage breast cancer are having unnecessary mastectomies. A big part of the first dry mastectomies stem from the Mary and from Hollywood. In 2013, Angelina Jolie brought an up in the New York Times about her decision to have both of the breasts removed in order to reduce her risk of getting breast cancer. Jolie had not yet been diagnosed with cancer, but she carried a genetic mutation in the BRCA1 gene that made her likely to get cancer in the future, and she had lost her mother and grandmother to the disease. Jolie chose to undergo prevention double mastectomy. As part of the surgery, she also had a breast cosmetic reconstruction. After Jolie went public with her decision to have both of the breasts removed, cancer centers nationwide noticed a significant uptick in requests for double mastectomies. They began to call it the Angelina Jolie effect. In the next moment, I have about the recipes. This recipe is Greg Spear's pea. This is a great way to use and leftover from a roast because well as the meat you can also use and leftover gravy. The ingredients: 2 medium onions quarter, 2 medium carrots peeled and quarter, 2 sticks celery quarter, 2 garlic cloves peeled, 4 olive oil, a rose lap chopped in the chunks, plain flowers, red wine, fresh thyme leaves, Worcestershire sauce, anchovy essence, mushroom ketchup, reducing jelly optional, thin chopped tomatoes, lamb stock or gravy, salt and freshly ground black pepper, lightly cooked cabbage to serve. For the mash, potatoes, milk, butter. Instructions: dip all the fresh vegetables into food processor and pulse. Heat the oil in a very large frying pan or casserole dish and add the vegetables. Cook over a medium heat for 15 or 20 minutes until softening but not browning. While the vegetables are cooking, pulse the lamp in the food processor and add to the vegetables. Heat through for 2 minutes and stir in the flour and cook out for 42 minutes. Pour in the wine, turn up the heat and leave to bubble about for 3 or 4 minutes. At the time, Worcestershire sauce, anchovy essence, mushroom ketchup, reconciled jelly if using, tomatoes and stock or gravy. Bring to a boil and then reduce to a simmer. Simmer and covering for 20 minutes. Season to taste with a little salt and freshly ground black pepper. Meanwhile, for the mashed, peel and cut the potatoes in the chunks. Place in a medium-sized pan and cover with cold water. Bring to a boil for 15 minutes or until cooked through. Drain well and return to the pan, add the milk and the butter and mash together. Season to taste with salt and freshly ground black pepper. Pour the lamb mixtures in the oven-proof dish. Spoon over the potatoes and smooth with the back of a spoon. Cook in the preheated oven for 20 minutes until golden brown. And finish this recipe. The next time I tell about the movie. My favorite movie in this moment is the Holman and the Guns. This is my name. This movie is appropriate because it's a true story. It tells a true story that a forest stalker and bank robber who spend most of their life in hell or trying to escape from it. In fact, he escaped 18 times and committing his last robbery in when he was 80. The other name I would like the movies is The Man and His Courage. The type of movie is in the drama movie but is all at some comedy. It was made in the United States. The movie is the retract is a true story starring on the best actor Robert Redford. This time he plays a bank robber who spends most of his life in hell or fleeing from it. That's how at 80 he decided to give his best shot. This film is a great production and you can see that the actor still has his faculties to continue being on the world's best. This space where the film is filming and the actors are very appropriate and you feel a production with a professional character. My opinion about the movies is this film is excellent, has some very good setting, besides the actors are very professionality. You feel the joy of protagonist Robert Redford. He is a great film without hesitation. He is the best. You feel the magic chemistry between the protagonists. The character identity is with Sissy Spence. Is a woman who feels a great love and who does not care that her beloved is a thief. She sees is a great love. He is expressed in the middle of disorder life, a great love without exception. Thanks for your attention.